opportunity to acknowledge the members who are here from Region 3 and all over the People's National Party, the real blood and fire comrades, who big up on yourself. So without further ado, at this time, I'm going to invite to come and address you the next MP for Western St. Thomas, Hubert Ryan Williams.
Little from the some girl I get wiring. Girl see me. Oh.
To our party leader, to the chairwoman of the evening proceeding, Comrade Kimberly. Big up yourself. I'm a regional chairman, Comrade Mar. Big up yourself. I know I feel ground this. Land with the vision. And the entire campaign team. Comrade Tony Scott, Mushin, Tonic, the whole team. Big up on yourself. The word is love. We don't have much time. But hear me I say, Migglites and the surrounding community, I want to know say, in a Ryan art on a special. Because since me take up the job as candidate, me and I said nothing normal and no keep down here. Everything for the constituency keep up so. So me ensure, say me going to give the party leader himself, dip on the ground, big up the man, next Prime Minister of Jamaica. We must say no Prime Minister in waiting, because there's no way Lion Andrew can beat for a good leader. Migglites, I know we have a water problem down here. But you no worry yourself. Pretty soon the water problem I go fix. Me I telling you, 6 months after me turn member of parliament, if you no leave on a pipe on and left on the house, when you no come back, on the house I go flood out. Because remember, I am the performance boss. I know how to get things done. I'm wanting to look, and say how much time Marky G I come at Western St. Thomas from the other day. The support is there. My leader believing in me. So no water problem soon over. Me know no have a problem also with jobs and so forth. That's why we are going to train we youth them. And when we train them, whole it more opportunity are going to exist for them. Because the PNP believe in education. And when we talk about education, we not talk about those academics. We are talking about skill training and all them things there. So good days are coming. The PNP going to give this community a new deal. And let me tell you something. I don't know if full deal or a small deal. It definitely will be a big deal. So what we want to know for do, I'm not going to be too long tonight. We want to just understand. Say time come. Time run out on them money. So we don't care what they want to try to do now. Then they have almost 10 years to do it. And they never pass the people's test. I am telling you tonight, the next PNP administration will pass the people's test with a A+. Because we understand the people reality. We understand the bread and butter issue. We understand that $16,000 can't buy grocery for your household. We understand the Pitney African school. We understand the pressure where the taxi man them are going under. And we understand, so we don't want no school bus. We have on tire. We are blow out as the liquor patrol. We understand that good governance is the way to go. We understand that we have to care for the people. And we understand that governance is not about eating a food. Because what I see this administration doing is just a heat of food. But we understand a time for the people of Jamaica eat for their food. So as I close tonight, what are they? Scatter, big up yourself. I'm a top worker. She just fly in, just a come off of the plane. Big up yourself. Because, Wallana man. I found day one, you know. A 3 election together we win, you know. And this gonna be the 4th. So my people, we want to organize ourselves, you know. We want to get out the vote mission on the way. Because on the day, you know, we have to be more organized than them. Because we know they're going to run in with their money, you know. But we are going to run in with love. Because a long time, we are love people. And we have love in abundance. So let me tell you now, prepare yourself. Talk to the neighbor. Get the committee ready. Because the next member of parliament will definitely be Hubert Ryan Williams. The word is love.
Comrades, wanna hear the man? So now coming to address you is a man who is ready to go to Jamaica House. Is a man when declaration them certified. He is my G, our G, Marky G.
Pull up that selector. Comrade Cheer, Kimberly Thompson, enough respect. Comrade Ryan Williams, next member of parliament for Western St. Thomas. I am full of admiration for the energy and the confidence he's bringing to the task. A son of the soil and a man who has proven his capacity to serve you well through the municipal corporation for many, many years, including in the elevated capacity as mayor. Well, time come now for him to step up to become a member of parliament. And I know that you are ready for the change because this constituency has been in the wrong column for too long. And I'm begging you, don't sell out yourselves and your future. When them come with a whole bag of money that will last for a day or two, and you're going to have 5 more years of sufferation after that. Don't be short-sighted. Don't be selfish. Think about your children and your grandchildren. And put the X beside the head. Beside Hubert Williams, Ryan Williams. Because he is the man with the plan to take this constituency to a better level. Comrades, the other day, I saw and heard rather, where one of the MPs of the Labour Party were trying to diss me. And they were disrespecting security guards in doing so. Now, I don't consider myself better than anybody else. Certainly, I don't consider any security guard any second-class citizen. Big up all security guard in Jamaica. And in fact, in our manifesto, we're going to remove the overtime pay tax from security guards as well as all public sector workers. So security guards, you have a reason to vote for the People's National Party. I was there with you when you won the law case to say that you were proper employees and the contracts that they were using were not valid because you were proper employees. I met with you and we helped to move that situation forward. And now we're going to remove the tax from your overtime. So your take-home pay will be stronger and your life will be better. So you have a reason to support the People's National Party. Worse like how the Labour at this you. Yeah, man. Comrades, it's like our manifesto gone, have them spinning, mentally spinning. They might try to say it's generated by AI and all kind of foolishness. I can tell you the process by which our manifesto was developed. We had a series of retreats of the shadow cabinet over the last 2 years. Each member of the shadow cabinet was a portfolio responsibility, was required to make a presentation. And they did. We recorded all of those things in a matrix. And then we chose the things that we thought were workable and made sense and would have the biggest positive impact for the people of Jamaica. And the other things were parked. Furthermore, in the budget speeches of the Shadow Minister of Finance, Julian Robinson, and myself as party leader, various ideas were put forward as well. And that has been the source of what is in our manifesto. And it's nothing to do with AI. But because it touches on so many critical issues, and it's like them can't understand how we gone so far ahead of their thinking. They're trying to say it's based on what they are doing, which is absolute foolishness, because it's not based on what they're doing. Otherwise, it wouldn't be received by the public in such a positive way. These are new ideas, or fresh ideas, and we're going to juke them with them. But just like the man said, Neville Struggle Martin in the great song, when I talk about juke them with the Cuban school and juke them with the free education, well, in 2025, we're going to juke them with the first in family scholarship. So any youth who's from a family where he's the first or she's the first person to get into university or college gets a full scholarship from the People's National Party government. Because we know that will help reduce intergenerational poverty, because you're taking one person and putting them in a better position to enter the job market at a higher level, and they will help their other siblings, brother and sister, come through the gate too. That's why we're going to juke them with the East program, where you have every child in need. We get a warm, nutritious meal every day at school. $9 billion of extra expenditure, and that money will go to the farmers who produce the food, because we're going to work with those farmers in each constituency to supply the food that the schools need for the meals that they say they want to provide to the children. And we're going to juke them with the right program too, because we know that one of the reasons why so many children not attending school is because they can't afford the transportation costs every day. And so if we're going to send out the social worker and the guidance counselor and meet the parents, and we're going to discuss it, and if we hear that the problem is that they can't afford the taxi fare or bus fare in rural Jamaica in particular, they will get a subsidy, $10,000 per month per child. $10,000 per month per child. And we're budgeting for 20,000 families to get that benefit. And we're going to vet the transport operators to make sure that them clean as a whistle and ready to carry the children safely, whether they be busmen or taximen, and that money will run into the economy through the grassroots, because you know the transport operators are grassroots people too. And we have more to offer the transport operators, but I'm not ready for bus that yet. And we're going to juke them again with the rent-to-own plan, because so much people can't qualify for NHT mortgage right now because them hustle, them a self-employed individual, they can't prove them income because they don't have a pay slip. They could be a farmer, they could be a hairdresser, a cosmetologist, they could have a little small shop, or whatever it may be. They don't have a pay slip, so they can't prove their income. And we're going to say, when we build the 50,000 houses, affordable houses that we're committed to building for the people of Jamaica, people who need those houses, because right now the housing market is way out of their reach. You can go in as a tenant and the rent you pay will be equivalent to what the mortgage would be. And if you can show so you can manage your rental payments for 6 months, we'll say you have proved your income, you're qualified for the mortgage, you can draw down the loan and move from being a tenant to an owner with your owner door key. And for the young people up to 45 years old who are struggling to buy a house because they can't find the money to make the down payment, the deposit, we're going to establish the Young Persons Deposit Fund within the National Housing Trust. And you can get a grant, that's money you don't have to repay, $500,000 towards your purchase of your first home, courtesy of the People's National Party government. You just have to be a member contributing to the National Housing Trust for at least 2 years. And for those people who are living in informal settlements and don't have no paper to show their ownership of the land, we're going to change the colonial era law that says you can't get a title unless you live there for 60 years if it's public land. We're going to reduce that to 25 years so that you can qualify once you can show that you've been there for 25 years. And if you don't reach 25 years and you want to buy the land, we will sell it to you at a good price for you and on concessionary terms that you can manage, because you want it to become owners. We want an ownership society. We're tired of the society uptown, downtown divide. So we're going to juke them with that too. And when it comes to the thieving and the hanky-panky government, we're going to juke them with the impeachment law, because we're tired of the things going on in this country. We're too much wrongdoing at the highest level. Imagine A member of parliament caught on video in a parking lot with a stool, beating a woman bad. Nothing happened to that person there. That person is likely to be the candidate of the Jamaica Labour Party again in a constituency. Big disrespect to the women of Jamaica. That's why we want the impeachment procedure. So people who bring the office of public office of a high level into disrepute, they can get accountability so that they have to face the music. We're going to juke them with that too. And we're going to juke them with the unexplained wealth orders too, which they had committed to, but they reneged on and never delivered because they want to have a society where corruption is rampant in the land. We're going to juke them with the unexplained wealth orders too. People, the next PMP government is going to be a clean government, using the resources of the people for the people's benefit, so that the people of Jamaica can have trust and confidence in us. We have a $1 billion fund. We're going to juke them with that too. For the churches, because we know many churches in Jamaica do good social work out there in the communities, helping vulnerable Jamaicans. We're going to support the churches, $1 billion towards any church social outreach project, partnering with the churches of this country. We're going to establish a young person innovation fund for the youth them who want a bus and need a bus to get in a business. We have a $1 billion fund we're setting up for them too, so that we can get money to get their business started. It could be a little farming business too, you know. It could be anything in the IT. They could want to become a, what you call it, YouTuber, or anything in that high-tech line. We don't fuss with what they want to do. As long as they want to go in a business, we will help them to get a start. The Young Person Innovation Fund. And for the persons with disabilities, I just met a lady with one leg there that runs around the road. And I said to, and a good comrade too, and I thought to myself, yes man. I met another lady earlier in the day, had a stroke. Her left arm is paralyzed. I asked her, when you get the stroke, ma'am? She said 2023. I asked her if you get physiotherapy. She said no. That's why we need the disabilities fund to help people like that, to get them the good help what them need to get integrated into the economy, so they can start them own little work at home. They don't have to move around too much if they have a physical disability or any other kind of disability. Fix the sidewalks, the assistive aids for the blind people, so them can, you know, read without being sighted, like Floyd Morris, the genius. Yeah man, the next PMP government is going to be very progressive, working for the people and delivering better solutions. And when it comes to the real issue of infrastructure, water is our #1 priority, and interior roads. That means the roads in the interior that people drive on every day. Some of them terrible. I drove on 1 or 2 today, Ryan. We have to deal with that. And the water system. Too many Jamaican families don't have water in them home. And we have to fix that too. So our priority is going to be water and interior roads, including scheme roads. And for you, I want to tell you, Western St. Thomas, when we get out that guy who has been here having you under bondage for I don't know how long now, nearly 20 years, 25 years. When we get rid of him finally, we're going to have to work with your MP, Hubert Ryan Williams, so his plans can see reality, because of that we are dealing with. So comrades, on the 3rd of September, I'm asking you, don't let me down. Don't let Hubert down. Don't let down the People's National Party. Don't let down yourself. Don't let down your family. Don't let down future generations. We're going to deliver the victory. X beside the head. No matter what them come with them lies and them tricks and them bribes and them arms house behavior, we not make that hold us back, because we are blood and fire comrades and we're marching on to victory. One love, comrades. One love. It's been wonderful spending today here in St. Thomas. God bless you all. The word is love. Power to the people.
Now we are marching on to progress. Time comes, so be alarmed. And we don't care what the liberals say or what they say we are. Now we need to fight the liberals.
Comrades, wanna hear the Prime Minister? Him sound like a Prime Minister though. So you know what to do on September 3 X beside the head. Tell your neighbor, tell your friend, and when you're going to vote, take somebody with you. Comrades, it's been a very long day. We thank you for your support. We thank you for being here. Travel safe. Walk good.
Well, I'll sing one verse.
We are now going to sing one verse of Jamaica Arise.
Comrades, let's be upstanding for Jamaica Arise. The trumpet has sounded, my countrymen all. Awake from your slumber and answer the call. The torch has been lighted, the dawn is at hand. Who joins in the fight for his own native land? Land of my birth, I pledge to be loyal and faithful, true to thee. Safe travel home, comrades. One love.
March, we are march.